work hard, but you find yourself exhausted at some point of your day. Maybe you're a morning person, but by the end of your workday, you have the energy of a wet dish rag. Maybe you have a hard time getting up and started in the morning, but your best energy comes about when the sun goes down. Maybe your work schedule feels grueling, but you try to push through it. Whatever the issue is, you feel like you're going against the grain of your natural energy. If you could just find more willpower, maybe you could be more productive. But maybe more willpower isn't the solution. Maybe it's something else. But what else could it be? Stick around and find out. Hi, I'm Hope. I'm the author of the book, The Creative Toolbox, a practical guide to discovering and using your creativity. And I love helping people explore intuition, creativity, and self-awareness for a freer, more conscious life. To help more people access this information, please like and share this video and subscribe to my channel. Many of us want to be more productive, but it feels like our energy just isn't sufficient for the hours we put in. But what many people don't know is that to work to the best of your ability, it is important to design work around your natural energy. This means identifying work styles that work for you. Some people thrive using a linear work style. Others do well with a nonlinear work style. Still others do best with a combination of both work styles. So what is a linear work style? This is a style which is structured step by step and predictable. People who work well with this style like to work on tasks one at a time in a set order of steps. This style is good for people who can work for large blocks of time with no interruptions. Their energy level is steady, and they thrive on consistency and routine. People who work well with this style prefer work that is analytical and filled with procedures and details. Tasks that are often done following a linear work style include writing reports, writing code, completing spreadsheets, and doing routine administrative tasks. Here are some tips that may help you to design your work around your natural energy if you have a linear work style. Find the times of day in which your energy is at its peak. Schedule your most demanding tasks during these times. Group the tasks that are similar and do them in the same time frame. This will increase your efficiency. Use tools like checklists and calendars to keep yourself organized and ensure you complete your tasks. Avoid multitasking. You are more efficient completing one task at a time. What is a nonlinear work style? This is a style that is flexible, dynamic, and less predictable than a linear work style. People who work well with this style can focus on multiple tasks in one period. What they work on in any given moment depends on their energy level, how creative they feel, and what their interest is. Rather than following a predictable routine, tasks are best addressed when the inspiration or energy is there. People who thrive using a nonlinear work style will receive sudden bursts of focus, surrounded by periods of low energy and productivity. People with nonlinear work styles thrive with work that is creative, futuristic, or cyclical. This work style emphasizes flow and inspiration over a predictable schedule. Examples of tasks that are nonlinear include brainstorming ideas, designing or improving upon a creative project, problem solving, strategizing, and any work involving intuition or sudden inspiration. For those with a nonlinear work style, it will be beneficial to identify when your creative energy is at its peak and reserve these times to do tasks that require high creativity and high levels of focus. Also, do work in short bursts of energy, followed by a break or a task that requires low energy. Don't set your to-do list in stone. Allow for some flexibility with it. Use your energy state, not the clock, to determine what to work on. What is your mood like? How alert do you feel? Ask yourself these questions when making this determination. Now, some of us have a hybrid work style, a combination of linear and nonlinear. If you do, you can use a linear approach for routine tasks and a nonlinear approach for creative problem solving. Just notice your energy level and use this awareness to plan your tasks. Once you know your natural energy pattern, work with it rather than against it by designing custom rhythms that coordinate with how your brain and body function and the cycle of your energy. This has a lot to do with your own circadian rhythm. What is a circadian rhythm? It is how the body naturally regulates the sleep-wake cycle, release of hormones, digestion, and temperature that operates on a 24/7 schedule. It helps you develop your energy pattern, including when you experience a peak in your energy in which your focus and creativity are at its highest. Are you an early bird with your peak energy happening in the morning? Are you a night owl in which your energy peaks late? Or are you somewhere in between in which your energy is moderate, both early and late? When do you experience a dip in your energy, in which your energy is at its lowest and you are most distractible? When do you experience an energy rebound, in which you have a moderate level of energy? Here is an example. Maybe from 9 to 11 a.m., you notice you have sharp focus. Then from 1 to 3 p.m., you find yourself in an energy slump. And then from 7 to 9 p.m., you get a creative rebound. Track your energy in a notebook over several days to see if this pattern seems consistent. This becomes your energy map. Then you can match your tasks to your energy. During periods of peak energy, it is the time to do tasks that involve deep work, such as problem solving and learning difficult material. During energy dips, do administrative work, such as writing emails and doing repetitive tasks. During energy rebounds, tasks such as brainstorming, creative thinking, and planning are ideal. In essence, block out your time based on your energy level instead of time. During times of peak energy, use ultradian rhythms. What are they? Ultradian rhythms are biological cycles that occur multiple times a day. They regulate brain activity among other biological functions, which happen in approximately 60 to 90-minute cycles. For example, your ultradian rhythm might be to work deeply for 75 minutes and then take a 15 to 20-minute break. During the period in which you experience peak energy, this rhythm may occur 2 or 3 times. Now, this peak window may shift to a different period at some point. So be prepared to move your schedule around to accommodate this change. When you're exhausted, don't push yourself to focus, even if in the past this was your peak window of time. Instead, swap tasks and do ones that best meet your energy. You can make the most out of your peak energy windows by getting consistent sleep. This anchors your circadian rhythm. Also, get light exposure in the morning. If you have caffeine, make sure you have it early in the day, not late. Develop some routines prior to working, which will send a signal to your brain that it is time to focus. But remember that not every day is the same. At times, your energy may be affected by factors such as sleep disruption, stress, poor diet, and lack of exercise. Accepting that your energy will change is important to your overall ability to work with your peak energy windows. When you design work around your natural energy, success gets redefined. Instead of basing success on how much got done, base it on how aligned you were with your energy at the time. Rather than forcing yourself to complete your routine, you work with your peaks and dips. High energy periods are spent doing deep, meaningful work, while low energy periods are spent doing administrative or light tasks. So, success isn't defined by consistency. It's defined by how well your work matched your energy. It isn't how many hours you worked. It's about the quality of what you produced. Don't measure it in terms of time. Measure it by how deep you focused, how creative you were, and how clearly you thought. 4 hours of focus, creativity, and clear thinking can be more productive than 10 hours that felt draining. I'm not saying that discipline and putting in time aren't necessary. They are. But when you combine discipline with working, when you are thinking your best, being mindful of the environments that exhaust or inspire you, and scheduling tasks with the knowledge of what will naturally energize versus drain you, success isn't just an aspiration. You are success. It's seeing fatigue not as defeat, but feedback. When you stop, when you tire, you will have the momentum in the long run to complete what you started. Rather than working from a sense of external validation, you work from a place of internal sustainability. Success means you can maintain your work without getting burned out. It's not about doing the maximum, it's about doing the work in a smart sequence, doing creative tasks when your mind is fresh, making decisions when you feel sharp, and doing routine work when you have low energy. Do you have a linear, nonlinear, or hybrid work style? What's one takeaway from this video that can help you to design your work around your natural energy? Comment down below. Well, that's it for now. Please like, comment, and share this video, and subscribe to my channel to know when the next video drops. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more tools for exploring your intuition, creativity, and self-awareness for a freer, more conscious life. See you soon.